Welcome to Industrial Safety, ITEC 4382. When you log into Blackboard, this will be your landing page and this is what you should see. If you scroll over to the right, you'll see more. I've had to minimize my screen some. My name is Mrs. Baxter. I'm making this video for Mr. Binky, who is ill with bronchitis and is having issues with speaking. I am the Instructional Design Specialist here at Sam Houston State University in the Ag Department. Okay, when you log in, you'll see a couple of different things. This is your navigation menu. I would say close to 98% of what you need will all be in here. Mr. Binky does have a virtual office. Simply going in and creating a forum. If you click, you can type in, you go through, and you can create an inquiry. He does not have a physical office, literally. He's only here on campus to teach his courses and then he leaves. So if you need to get in contact with him, you're going to have to go through virtual office. You can add a post here. More than likely other students will know the answer to it and can help you. He'll try to go and post the answers to you, and you can also email him. Next, professor information. The best way for you to get a hold of Mr. Binky is to try calling him or preferably emailing him. And to find out more information, you can click here to find his Vita. Your course syllabus will be here. And let's start at the top. Course meets, and we call it meets on Mondays. Essentially what that means is your assignments will always be available open up for that week at 6 a.m. on Monday. Everything is actually accessed via Blackboard. You will never meet face-to-face. There is no classroom. This is an online course. If you need to email him, there's his email again. Again, he does not have a physical office, therefore we must do all the communication online through Blackboard or through your Sam Houston email. You will need to check this email 2 to 3 times a week from communication from Mr. Binky because assignments may have changed. He may have had to change like an open date, close an open date. There's different things that are going on. You need to make sure that you're checking it. You also want to check it because he will be sending you in the first 3 to 4 weeks of class your login information to go do the OSHA 10 certification course online. It cannot be posted in Blackboard because there are certain security issues in there, like your own personal login. So you need to check your email 2 to 3 times a week, and he will send communication to you there via that. If you do need to email him, make sure that you title it by the class, the semester, the year, your last name, your first name, and what you need help with, so that he knows what it is and he can help you with it. This is the program explanation, and you're going to go through a lot of different things over history of safety, etc. So you're going to go through a lot of the industrial safety and things that you need to know to be able to work out in the workplace safe. So you can read this. I'm not going to go into it. You're big boys and girls. You can read this one. You will, at the end of the course, be expected to complete the OSHA 10 and construction card. It is arranged with another external vendor, not Sam Houston State University, not through Blackboard. And this card is worth 1,000 points towards your grade. Okay, if you're a student who already has this card or higher, you need to get with Mr. Binky to make arrangements for what you're going to do as your alternate. It'll be up to him and you as which alternate assignment is going to be. This course does take between 15 and 20 hours to complete. So you need to log in and start it as soon as you receive the information on how to get into it. Do not wait until the day before it's due. You will not be able to complete it in time. And if you do not take it seriously and you fail it, there is nothing we can do about this. We have no control over this. This is by an external provider. So make sure you're taking your time and make sure you do it right. You will have to submit email, and you will have to go into Blackboard and submit proof that you've completed this so that you can get that 1,000 points for the end of the course. Again, it will only be sent to you via the email because there are certain liability issues. So check your email. Do not wait till the last minute to complete it. You will not be able to pass if you do not do it and do it in a timely manner. All correspondence has to go through that email to the instructor to him, so he will not communicate with you face-to-face. You've got to make sure you get to him. Textbooks, there's none required. Your information, everything will be done online, either through the Blackboard and or the OSHA 10 construction card, the external vendor. You must complete the weekly quizzes when they are open, so you will be giving a week window of time of which the folder, the unit, the course area, the content, the lesson, whatever you wish to call it, will be open. It opens on Monday, 6 a.m., and it closes the following Monday at 5 a.m. So you have a week to complete the work. Once it's closed, it's closed. It will not come back. So make sure you go in. At the end, if you already have your OSHA 10, and you're going to have to take the final, the only people that have to take the final are the ones that do not have that OSHA 10. You will use a Respondus lockdown browser to go in and take your test. So to learn how to do that, you will need to go log into the Blackboard Getting Help and go to the section R and look for Respondus, and it'll show you how to do this. You need to do this before the final. I advise you to do it about 2 weeks before to make sure you know how to use everything. Again, assignments are in weekly folders, and they will be only open for that week. Do not ask Mr. Binky to open it again. Again, you have a limited time frame to complete the OSHA card. Make sure you complete it and you start it early. You will be giving a tailgate project to do for the last 2 weeks, and it's the only one that will be open for 2 weeks so that you have longer time to complete it. The exam is only for those students who have the higher OSHA cards already. Your grade breakdown is here. You'll have weekly quizzes for 100 points each, 13 of them. You'll have the tailgate safety development, 250 points, and the OSHA card final exam is 1,000 points. You must complete the student survey and you must complete the syllabus quiz. I will show you what those are in just a second. And so you're going to have to go through and do this. Essentially, think of it as almost every single week you're going to have a short quiz you're going to have to complete. Here is your opening date and time, your closing date and time, and the points possible, and what you're doing, what is due. So you'll go through, for an example here, you will go to a web research and take a quiz. You'll complete a reading assignment and take a quiz. So they're all in here. You're going to have to do this. Late assignments. Sorry, there are none. Once the folder is closed, it is closed and it will not be reopened. So make sure you complete it in the time frame you're given. Every week, you're going to have a new assignment. My advice is every Monday, log in, do the assignment, and be done for the week. That way you don't have to worry about getting a 0. Again, it will not open, will not open, will not open. Once it is done, it is done. We do have 2 weeks for the tailgate project. So there you go. So make sure you are looking the opening and closing times and those due date times here. The instructor may have to change items in the syllabus as things happen. Let's say, God forbid, we have a hurricane that comes through campus and locks things down or whatever. So check your email and check here for any update. Excused assignments can only be excused if there's a health or medical issue, and this must be arranged with Mr. Binky before. Academic dishonesty, you know what will happen to you if you do that, if you do cheating or plagiarism. If you have ADA requirements, bring in the proof and you will follow that. And the typical religious holidays. All right, so there's your syllabus. Again, required text. If there was any and you clicked here, it would be listed here for you. There are none because everything is done via the Blackboard, their web posting, internet link, or email assignments. And then we start getting to actually where you start. So if you will click here, literally it says start here. So here's a hint to you, start there if you ever see that. There's an instructional video explaining everything about the course. There's a welcome letter that explains everything to you about the course also, and a description of the objectives in the course that are learning that you'll be doing. So that's there to help you start letter, get you going. And then your week's lessons. So if you click here, it will take you into each one, and I will need to change my view to student view so you can see exactly what you will see. Sorry. So as a student, when you click here, this is all you see. You'll see your week 1, which is what's currently open, and you'll see the week 13. The week 13 is always open as a reminder to you, do not wait, get it done as soon as you can. When he sends you that information to log in and complete it, and when you get done, set it here so we know. To get started, click on the link, and inside that link you will see everything that you're doing. I need to update my Adobe, apparently, reader here, but that is your syllabus, so if you didn't read it previously, it's linked there for you. Student editable sheet, click on it, download it. I'm actually going to go ahead and open it right now. So download it and save it to your drive. It just opened up over here in this window. Go through and put in your information. Go through all of it. Put in your information. When you get done, save it to your desktop, your folder, wherever you're saving it, so that you can submit it. And let's see here real quick. How do you submit? So I would go here and I would browse to my computer and I'm going to go find where I've saved it to and then upload it here. I'm going to get out. And then once you get done, you're going to hit submit. That's your first assignment. You put it in. Exit away. And then you're going to have your quiz. The quiz, once you start it, you have to complete it. It will be given to you one question at a time. So you hit the next one and you keep going. It's all multiple choice, true and false. It's not that hard and it's all over the syllabus. So if you're intelligent, you have your syllabus saved and printed out and you can use it. So you simply click on the begin and start answering. So how many times can you take a quiz? You're given a maximum of how many times? Save your answer. You don't have to hit save. You can just click here to the next question. And you go. Once you submit a question, you go to the next one, you cannot go back. And so you're going to have to answer all these questions. When you get to the end, hit submit save, and it will tell you what your score is. If your score is not high enough, you need to retake it, you can. Once you're done with the quiz and you've submitted your student info sheet, you're done. And then that takes you to your next one. All right, there you go. Hope you enjoy your experience in the industrial safety course.